So, welcome to Outcome Reach first live podcast. This is being recorded. This will be placed on YouTube for your enjoyment later on. But the purpose of this first ever introductory podcast is kind of a general Q&A. You can ask us questions about the educators. We do have 4 new educators since we first started. You can ask us questions about the course, questions about life in general. Anything goes at this topic. So if you have a question, send it in the chat. We'll answer them in the order they come into. If you're going to troll us, we know who's going to be trolling us. We'll kick you out. We're good. But we don't need that kind of drama today. So I'll go ahead and get started as a general introduction for what Outcome Reach is, how it started, how it's kind of going. So back in, I believe, September, October of 2019, me, Jelfri, and Aria, who most of you all know as Sir Shah, were in an IMO group together called Wolfpack and Visionaries. That's kind of where we started learning smart money, and that's where we got a basis of what we teach here. And then Jelfri created a free group called Outcome Reach. And within that, I joined, Sir Shah joined, Aria. Then we had Tyler, Dillon, and Mike, who had all joined from various groups. I actually brought Dillon on from my old group from Mateo's Forex Corner, if any of y'all remember that.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, sorry, y'all. Sorry about that. So we had started Outcome Reach as pretty much just a free educational group. There was nothing crazy going on. It was just kind of just us. Around November, December, we realized we had something really special going on. And we're like, you know what? Let's organize this. Let's set it up into a full educational course system. We'll have paid classes. We'll have paid signals, everything. And so January 27th, we opened up the official Outcome Reach educational course. It was a intensive 18-week program, week by week, going over basics of smart money to advanced smart money and basics of Wyckoff to advanced Wyckoff. Over the next couple months, we ended up losing a couple of educators. We lost Aria first, then Tyler, and then we ended up losing Mike later on in the summer. And so after that, we kind of realized we had hit a stall of where we were. We were stalling out and weren't really going anywhere. But we ended up finding 4 new educators that had been in the course itself. We found Sakena, Kylan, who's on the call with us today, Wyatt, and Sean. And we got all of them on as actual educators. They had all taken the intensive course. They had gotten everything that all the education that we had to give them, they took and added their own aspects into it. So Wyatt has his own trading plan. Sean has his own trading plan. Sakena, Kylan, they all have their own trading methods that are similar to ours, but their own individual aspects, which is what a lot of our students have done. And so once we brought them on, we decided to rebuild the course. And rebuild the course is exactly what we did. And we're actually launching the new course right after this call is being placed. So as soon as this call is done, you guys can actually go on outcomereach.com and see the new course itself. You can purchase the course, signals, or one-on-ones for any of the prices. So that was answer the question for who are the new instructors. Kylan, I guess introduce yourself if you want to.
So I'm Kylan Hayes. I've been trading for about a little over a year now. Like Matt said, I started personally. So basically, I'm a calligrapher. I'm a designer as well, and I have an Instagram page. And throughout that page, I got this offer to go up into school over the summer, and I was like, this is a really good opportunity, but it cost $3,000, and I didn't have that. So like most people who originally get into Forex, looking for quick money, that's what I did. I saw somebody post about Forex on the Instagram story. I had no idea what it is, so I hooked them up, or I hit them up, and they just basically told me, here's what it is. Let me go and give you a basic introduction. They introduced me to a bunch of people. That's where I met Matt, and I got added to Mateo's Forex Corner from their Outcome Reach. And I just kind of jumped in and started studying it, and then now went to the course, then became an educator, and now here I am. So another thing about me, I'm also currently a freshman in college. I go to school in Florida studying political science and history. So the biggest thing I'm doing is, the future work I want to do doesn't pay a lot. So this is kind of my way to, really make sure I have money because I have very expensive taste. So yeah, that's why I'm here. And I love, teaching. So anyone who wants to learn, I really enjoy giving the time, help them get to where I've gotten.
Solid. Anyone got any other questions, man? Like I said, this is non-educational, so we're not doing any trading. But if you guys have any questions about Forex in general, you can ask us and let us know. If you want to be yeah, Colin loves his wine. He loves his Merlot and his Moscato especially.
Got Coke.
But if you guys want to come off chat and actually speak on the microphone or anything, but mitigation. We kind of need a chart to understand what mitigation is, but pretty much what mitigation, the base definition for what mitigation is a term in smart money for when a outcome candle or order block, sponsor candle, whatever you want to call it, is recaptured. So I'll use a $100 theory, which is a popular term that I like to teach about in smart money, is Bank A gives a $100 loan to Bank B, aka the outcome candle and the impulse and efficiency candle. They both break liquidity. Well, at the end of what ends up happening is that the overall price comes back down to the original entry point of the outcome candle and then makes its actual move. So mitigation is simply what goes on to price recapturing the liquidity or drawdown or whatever you call it of the original outcome candle and then goes up. All right, Brian, thank you for an actual good question here. So how's your 2021 outlook? Actually, Brian, I literally just put in my 2 weeks notice at my final job ever yesterday. I'm nervous as shit. I'm scared. I'll be straight up. It's a terrifying experience knowing that you have to fully rely on everything else. So I have a lot of sources of income, but not a lot of consistency in that income. So we have course payouts. I do Forex. I dabble in stocks. I do paid surveys. And I'm getting into e-commerce as well. But it's not a lot of consistency in that income. But I understand that in order to really, truly get where I need to be, I need to cut myself off from any of that safeguarding and put myself in a stressful situation where if I don't make it work, I completely fail. And so that's why I ended up quitting my part-time job. But for 2021, I got a really great outlook. 2020 was an amazing year for me. I made the most money I've ever made my entire life in this single year. So I guarantee you 2021 is going to be even better. And I'll be able to work from home for as long as I need to. And I'm not even going to worry about it. Actually, Kylan, how's your 2021 outlook looking?
It's nothing from up from here. I mean, 2020, I've made more doing this. You know, I work at Publix. I've made more doing this than I have at Publix. Like, I've made more money in 2020 than I have, you know, in my 18 years of being alive so far. So 2021, you know, Forex is only getting better. I've gotten the e-com like Matt has, so I'm looking forward to getting into that as well. You know, just seeing what I can do. So overall, 2021, really strong outlook. Seeing where we can go from here.
All right, Brandon, that's actually a really good question. Having a positive outlook in 2021 amidst everything going on is actually part of the psychology that we teach in the course. It kind of brings it all together, actually. So what we teach in the course is trying to understand the individual aspect and individual mindset versus the community. Yeah, tell Dillon that we're messaging. So instead of kind of focusing on the problems in the world and focusing on the negative in the world, what we're doing is we are the solution makers. If there is a problem given to us, we will always find the solution. If something is negative, we will find something positive about it. We don't completely immerse ourselves in negativity. We don't completely immerse ourselves in problems. We will always find a way to, doesn't matter how bad life is that day, there's always something better going around. So the course is still having special deals applicable. The intended release was, so the intended release was Black Friday to Cyber Monday weekend. We were going to have a deal, but I'll be straight up, bro. The biggest issue with doing an online course with people who don't live in the same city as you is that you're just completely disorganized. You got people in different time zones. You got people in different working structures, people with different family settings and everything. So we try to get it done Black Friday, but obviously that didn't happen. It's just life ended up getting in the way of where we wanted things to go to. But like I said, we found a solution. We ended up just saying, screw it. We're going to get it done as fast as we can, as properly as we can. So we finished the entire course today. Everything's uploaded on the website. And because we took y'all so long, we're doing the sale. We're still doing the Black Friday sale, We're leaving it on until Monday. Let me check the date of that, and that will end up being till the 14th. So from now till the 14th, next Monday, you still have the full Black Friday 50% off your first month deal. So instead of $50 for signals, it's $25. Instead of whatever the price is for one-on-ones, it's going to be half that price. Same for the course. All the first month course is half off. All right, keep asking questions, y'all. I like this.
Actually, real quick, going back to Brandon's question. Those of y'all who know me and been in my college, I know I love Robert Greene a lot. I don't like self-help books, but I love Robert Greene books. His book, The 50th Law, it discusses, that whole positive outlook thing you were getting on. And basically, the idea is that if you spend more time looking for solutions than pondering on problems, nothing's going to be able to stop you, because at the end of the day, the mindset you want to have is that no matter what happens, you got to be able to find some light out of it. So, for example, maybe when you got a doctor's appointment, it's taking a lot longer than the waiting room that you had expected it to be. Instead of complaining, oh my goodness, it's taking so long, spend that time, pull out your phone, do some back testing right quick. Just take that negative situation and turn something positive out of it. That's the entire mindset we've had through 2020 and going into 2021. Because when you have that mindset, there's really nothing that can hinder your progress.
Exactly. So next question will be from Daniel. Would you recommend the course or one-on-ones for people who have identified their biggest drawdowns? Kind of like to let you answer this one. I know the answer that I would take, but I want to see what you think.
Would you recommend the course or one-on-ones for someone who has identified their biggest drawdowns? Go ahead and get the course, because when you get the course, you can, first of all, the more you review it, the more you look at it, the more it makes sense. I remember when I first was getting into this, I looked at it over and over again, and all of a sudden, it just clicked. So I always just get the course. You can look over it, and with the course comes one-on-ones, and unlimited one-on-ones. That way, once you have the drawdown, the issues that you already have right now, once you start getting answers, you're going to find even more questions. Instead of having to, just keep doing monthly payments on the one-on-ones, you could just have access to the course, have access to all the gems that Dillon drops. He drops some really good PDFs for those y'all who do not know. And yeah, it's a big old package. That's the bigger deal overall.
What's up, yo?
Oh shit, we got Dillon. Yo.
What's up?
All right, Dillon, introduce yourself, man.
How?
Say who you are, how you kind of got started with Outcome Reach, yada yada yada. You know the deal.
All right. Well, my name's Dillon. Most of you all probably know. I got started with actually through Matt. I don't really remember, I think.
Dude, I don't even remember. You just
Yeah.
kind of showed the group one day.
Yeah, I think it was through Wolfpack.
Yeah.
And then you saw I kind of knew what I was doing, so you added me to your group.
And I just kept deleting your shit because you kept putting all the information there. It's like, nah, you gotta stop, man.
I kept putting too much sauce in his group, but yeah, after that group, then we joined Outcome Reach, and yeah, it was just kind of like an opportunity. It was just right there, so I just took it.
Yeah, that's pretty much exactly what we said.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. You got any other questions, man? I like this whole setup. I love it. All right, just waiting for something then. Yeah, actually, Brian, we are going to end up doing this more often. It won't be in the general Q&A format, though. It'll be more so in we'll always have a specific topic to go into.
Yeah.
After learning smart money, when does the millions roll in? That's all up to you. That's what we're always going to teach y'all. Kylan's going to say the same thing. Dillon's going to say the same thing. Sean, Wyatt, Sakena, and Jelfri. We're going to say the same exact thing. It's all up to you. Just because you learn a method doesn't mean you're going to get that.
Yeah, just because you play basketball doesn't mean you're going to be in the NBA.
Yeah, exactly. Break down the 3 courses. Which one of y'all want to break down the 3 courses?
Well, we don't really like to go by smart money and Wyckoff because it's pretty original and everybody's doing that, it feels like. But so we got a what is it? Advanced precision and Forex basics and what's the other one?
Market structure, I believe.
So intermediate, advanced, signals, Zoom meetings.
So what I believe the order goes through is Forex beginners, which kind of introduces y'all to smart money and Wyckoff, which is the main methods that we teach. And then that's a program in itself. That's the cheapest program because it's the beginners. And then we go into intermediate, which is the market structure. And that shows more so a little bit about Wyckoff while going into advanced smart money in a way. And then you have advanced precision, which is the final advanced course. And that goes specifically over advanced smart money and how to use it with Wyckoff in terms of those movements. How much is it? Each one has a specific price. The Forex beginner is $200 total, $100 for the first month, $100 for the second month, then free after. Intermediate is $300 total, $150, $150, and then the advanced is $400 total, $200, $200. And with the Black Friday deal, that first month is going to be half off. So beginners is going to be $150 total. The intermediate will be $225 total. Yeah, 75 plus 150. My math is bad. And then the final advance is going to be $300 total with the Black Friday deal. So you're getting a much better deal that way. All right. I know y'all got questions, man. Don't be shy.
Bro, what are you drinking? You got like a pop socket for your beverage?
Oh no, it's
Oh, okay.
my Nalgene.
Okay. I was
So
like, bro, that's about to be weird as hell.
no, it's the that's my fourth quart today, so I'm about to finish a whole gallon.
What an icon, we're drinking Coke.
Yeah, there you are with the Coke, man. We do have merch on the way, Brian, actually. And yeah, there will be a Vault collab. Vault and Outcome do work together, so there will be combined merch. And Dillon is the dude that's been designing all the merch, so it's actually pretty good.
Yeah, merch has been a long wait, but we've had like what Matt just said, like I've designed so much shit and yeah, we all just are trying to come to an agreement on which one looks better, good, and a lot of them don't. So I don't know.
So I was actually hoping someone would ask this question. The biggest difference between the old course and the new course is that in the old course, you had to do the entire 18-week program in order to get the full information. And if you wanted to learn Wyckoff, you had to do the first 8 weeks together. But with the new course, we decided to get rid of that aspect entirely. And now you can do just Wyckoff. You can do just smart money. You can start at advanced if you already know beginners and everything. So if you already know you're going to save money by going straight to intermediate advanced because you know the basics, you can do that and save money in the long run. What was the other question I saw? Do you guys find that diversifying outside of Forex helps you to detach? Yes. Yes. Me and Kylan do paid surveys. We're doing e-commerce together. He's got his own store. I got my own store. I focus on personal fitness, so I'm into bodybuilding and powerlifting. I focus on nutrition, so I like learning about proper ways to keep myself healthy. Literally just anything that isn't chart-based, I'll try to do just to stay, I guess I could say desensitized. Because when all you do is look at charts every day, when all you do is Forex, it is toxic. Ask anybody who's been in Forex long enough. Charts get toxic. Yeah, like Dillon, what do you do, man?
Well, to answer his question, for detachment, bro, that was just probably when I fully got detached from Forex was probably a year and a half ago when I wasn't making no money. I wasn't winning any trades. I didn't even know what I was doing. So for me, it was to that point, me almost quitting Forex for me to fully detach. So I don't know if that's the answer that you want to hear. Probably not, but that's what it took me like almost wanting to quit, and then realizing like, well, there's like just like anything in life, like if you just keep going at it, you're gonna get better at it. And so that's what I did. But yeah, like that's really how I detached from the money aspect, from even being right or wrong. Like you don't need to be right or wrong every single time to make money, which is why we teach risk management as well. But yeah,
What about you?
definitely on the verge of quitting is what helped me detach from Forex. But but yeah, other stuff like that. I mean, I'll go to the gym, um, and other things. I make a lot of content and stuff like that. So
You lived in Mexico for the month?
yeah,
You said
like
you were down for a week
2.5
in
months.
remodeling, man. Next thing you know, you're in Mexico for 2 months. Like, yeah, I might not be coming back, bro.
Yeah, I mean, hey, but I'm glad you brought that up because that just goes to show you right there for everyone on this call, like you can make money. You can make money and live on that in on Forex. Like you can ask Kylan or Matt or any other admin, like, I don't have an actual job. This is what I live off of. And in Mexico for 2.5 months living on, how you think I'm making money in Mexico? You know? So yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't show a lot. I'm not all with like the social media or posting my lifestyle or all that. So you guys really can't really see like how I actually live. I live low key pretty much. But yeah,
So Daniel asked how we kind of verged onto Wyckoff. Straight up, it was taught to me. That's literally how I got into it, is because my former mentor used smart money in Wyckoff, and that's how I learned about it. That's literally about it. Like, I didn't get into it because I thought it was cool or anything. I found a mentor that fit my personality and my psychology, and that's just what happened. He happened to teach. All
Daniel
right.
says I'm on constantly on the verge of that. Yeah, bro. Honestly, like, how do I put it? Like, you're gonna be like that
Yeah.
for I don't know how long, but don't just don't quit. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't. I'm sure everybody's felt like that. Everybody that gets good at anything has felt like that before. That they just don't want to do this anymore. And bro, I swear to you, something's gonna click one at some point. You have like a oh shit moment at some point. Trust me,
For real.
you really are. Like you're gonna be like, damn, why didn't I see that like 3 months ago, 5 months ago? Why wasn't I doing this? Yeah.
Oh shit,
Another
we got
thing
Wyatt on the
too.
call.
Another thing too. Um, I don't know who you've been like learning through, if it's just us or if you have like learned through other people too, but like go back and study videos that have helped you before. Because a lot of people, we were just talking about this in the chat today. I think it was it Brandon? Who's Clay? Clay? It's Brandon, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Well, anyway, he was saying in the chat today that he had put aside market structure for such a long period of time in his trading. And I'm always constantly talking about how important market structure is, like how it's basically 90% of the market. Like, and he's said when I went back to the basics, that's when I really started to understand stuff. That's when I started that's when things started to click. And yeah, so master the basics before you do anything, really.
So I think the best way to put it is, I've used this analogy a lot with one-on-ones for the students that have done one-on-ones with me, is Michelangelo, I think it was Michelangelo, did not complete the Sistine Chapel by lying on his back the entire time he painted it. Every few hours, every day or so, he would step off his scaffolding and go down to the floor and look up and see the wider picture. So instead of just focusing on painting God's hand touching Adam's hand, he would go down to the floor and then look up and see the whole picture. What you guys have to do is, if you find yourself struggling on one thing, step back for a little bit. That's all you have to do. Just step back, look at the wider picture, look at your why, look at your how you got there, look at where you are from the beginning to where you are now, and embrace the whole picture of what it is. And then you can really dig deep and find exactly what it is that you're struggling with and succeed at it.
Also think about the people that you told that you were going to do this shit too. Think about that. And then if you don't do it, what do you know what I'm saying? Bro.
You look dumb as hell.
Yeah, you're going to feel really bad about yourself. I swear to God.
Yep. Yeah, that's actually a really successful way to do things, is tell people what you want to do. Doesn't matter if they talk shit on you or anything. No. Tell people what you want to do, because now you have to hold yourself accountable.
Bro, the real people in your life don't, like, I've came to a conclusion, like, they don't really give a shit what you do. The real people in your life are going to support you through no matter what. Like, it's, yeah, like, I've had to cut so many friends and family off because, like, they think, like, just because I don't have a job, like, I don't do anything all day or do anything or not doing anything with my life and all this. And I'm just, like, telling them, like, I went to Mexico 4 times this year. 4 times. And they're asking me, like, how are you going on so many vacations? And, like, I just want to be ignorant and be like, well, 4 times, like, that's probably more vacations than some people in my family have taken their whole life. But I'm not like that. But you know what I'm trying to get at.
Yeah. All right. So Brandon actually asked a really good question, and a lot of smart money courses that I used to be a part of have actually talked about this in depth. What do y'all think about smart money being a buzzword and trend on social media? How did it become so popular? So those who know the true history of smart money know that Richard Wyckoff created Wyckoff, and George Engel is the original creator of smart money. It's hands down. That's in the history books. You're good to go. It wasn't until Michael Huddleston created Inner Circle Trader that smart money became more of a actual trading style that people knew. Michael Huddleston did popularize a already pre-existing trading method. It was simply understanding bank algorithms, breadcrumbs, and following those breadcrumbs to make more profit off of persistent entries. Now, once Trade House LLC and IML took ICT's course and then brought that into IML, it brought it into a whole hundreds of thousands of people's eyes to see it themselves. And so that just kind of snowballed and snowballed and snowballed. And a lot of the people who have smart money courses now, us included, we'll admit it, did learn it through either IML or ICT based on our mentors that we had. Like, I learned it from Fredo, who runs RCV and Wolfpack, and Fredo learned it from his mentor, and his mentor got it from ICT, yada, yada, yada. Dillon learned Wyckoff through himself. He's self-educated, and his smart money methods are self-educated. But he found that information through people who got it through ICT or George Engel. Same as Kylan, same as Dillon. Dillon, my bad, I already mentioned you. Sean, Wyatt, Sakena, and Jelfri. We all found it through other people who had taught it before. So it's just a general snowball effect of one guy teaching it, popularizing it, and then all his students teaching other people. Those people teach other people, yada, yada, yada. And then you have this entire mass of people on social media promoting smart money. Granted, not all of them do it correctly. And I'll be straight up, not all of them do it correctly. I've seen smart money courses that don't understand what liquidity is. I've seen smart money courses that don't teach you what an order block is. That's
There's smart money courses that don't even go over market structure. Like, I'm going to just say it again. Market structure is more important. Like, market structure is more important than smart money. Like, smart money teaches you your entries. Like, that's good. That's great. Because a lot of people struggle. I have it right here on my wall. 2 things that people have trouble finding in the market. It's the trend and finding a place to enter in the market, right? Well, if you don't know the trend, how are you going to know which direction to choose your buy or sell? Okay. So market structure, and then learn your, it doesn't take long. Like once you get market structure down, it doesn't take long to understand smart money because it's literally just about entries.
All right, y'all. We got about 8 minutes left on this call before we run out. We got to get Zoom professional. We need unlimited time. But if you guys do have any final remarks or final questions, we got 8 minutes left to answer y'all. Otherwise, it's been a great call. So we're going to hold on for a couple more minutes and see if you guys have any more questions. We appreciate y'all, man. A lot of our private students know how much we've been through this past year, and we know how much y'all have been through this past year, and it's really great seeing everybody do well together.
Yeah, bless y'all for sticking with us.
We've been a hot mess this past year, bro. We really do appreciate y'all sticking with us. Black Friday special ends on Monday the 14th. Let me check the exact date. Yeah, Monday the 14th is when the Black Friday special ends. So you guys have 1 week from tonight.
So we're doing a whole week then, right?
Yeah, only because we made them wait so long from the original Black Friday to Cyber Monday deal. So let them have it.
Yep.
Oh, well, Brian, you've been saying you're going to purchase the whole year, so if you purchase, I'll be genuinely surprised. All right, y'all. You can find us at outcomereach.com. We got the Telegram links that we're going to put in the description on the video. This will be placed on YouTube. We'll put all our Telegram links on the description, all our social media links, everything that you need. Pretty much.
We're probably going to be making a new YouTube for just strictly podcasts. So when we do that, be sure to subscribe to the Outcome Reach podcast or Outcome Reach channel as well.
Yep. And if there are any other topics you guys want us to go over that we're not going to pick ourselves, so any kind of topics that you want us to go over, be it life itself, fitness, nutrition, real estate, side money, e-commerce, whatever we can talk about, we're going to talk about. So send us in the Telegrams what you want us to go over in the podcast. We'll write it down. We'll have it so that next time we'll go over one of those topics. But otherwise, thank y'all for hopping on for the first ever live podcast. We appreciate you guys very much. We love y'all. Outcome Reach wouldn't be what it is without the community that we built today. So thank you guys once again. I'll let Dillon, Kylan, and everybody kind of say their goodbyes as well.
Yeah, y'all. I mean, I'm fairly new here, but I mean, so far, really good community. Like they said, I enjoy teaching people who really come out and show that they really want to learn. So, y'all keep it up. I appreciate y'all. 2021 is going to be a good year.
Facts. Yeah, shout out to our new educators too. They're an example of if you just stick to it and, trust the process, you can be teaching too. It's not like if you don't want to teach, it's fine, but you'll get to that level, right? But, yeah, I think Matt already said all the goodbyes and stuff. So thank you guys for hopping on. And, yeah, we're gonna kick this new year off. We're going to get this new year off right.
All right, y'all. We'll catch you guys later. Have a wonderful day. Wyatt's too late, bro. He's in the next one.
All right. Later, y'all.
Later, y'all.